Communication Error.
Welcome to episode 99 of Communication Error, a gaming debate podcast where we may not always agree, but if we listen to what one another has to say, maybe we'll be able to fix our communication error. I'm one of your hosts, Cheesy, and the most boring man alive, John Ebo. How are you doing? I know you have nothing to talk
Most
about this week.
Boring man.
Yeah.
I got a lot of stuff going on. I got a lot
I doubt
of stuff.
I doubt it.
I ate dinner tonight. That was
boring.
okay.
Yeah.
I had coffee this morning.
You
Yeah.
like coffee?
I do.
Yeah. I can't stand it.
For real? Or are you just like
No, for real. Like, I just wake up and I'm like, I'm good to go. I'm not an energy like drinker. I don't drink coffee. I don't know. I'm one of those weirdos that's like, time to start the day.
I never was into coffee until I started my job, and then I'm like, I need to be awake.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
But no,
normally I would ask you what you've been up to, but I kind of think we have to save that for the episode.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
So Hannah and I have been going down a movie rabbit hole, as we sometimes do. Like, either we'll find like an actor that we want to watch, like not all of their movies, but like some of their movies, or like certain comedies, or like if it's like a series of movies, we'll go and watch them. But we right now are on the Keanu Reeves train.
We got Ballerina coming out here soon.
So I've never seen in the John Wick movies.
What?
And she hasn't either. Yeah, so we're like gearing up to it.
You haven't watched John Wick. What are you watching?
So we have watched. Okay, so the very first thing we watched was because of Sonic. They joke around and Sonic, loves the movie Speed. Well, we've never seen Speed before, so we thought we would give it a shot. We're like, man, this is probably gonna be like really cheesy. It's in the 90s, which I know cheesy is like, supposed to be a good thing, but sometimes in film it's like, oh, this is you could tell when this was made. And let's be honest, Keanu is not like the best actor, but he definitely is a treasure. And Speed, it rules. Man, that movie is so good.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Yeah, I've never seen it. Yeah.
Dude, you should give it a watch. Cause like really all I can tell you, the pitch meeting for it, and there's not an actual pitch meeting on YouTube, I wish there was, but it's, what if we had Keanu Reeves try to stop a bomb on a bus? And it like every possibility that you can think of like, well, how's this gonna work? Like, wouldn't they run into this problem? Like, they think of it all, and it's so good.
Speaking of Keanu Reeves, are
Yeah.
you getting Cyberpunk on the Nintendo Switch 2?
Oh, now I feel like I have to.
Yeah, I think you
totally
have to.
forgot
I think
about
you have
that.
to. And
Yeah.
it's not a game key card, so it's all on a cartridge. So it's not like you're supporting.
Yeah, maybe you can explain this. I don't understand what a game key card is. Is this like cloud gaming or like
So
what?
my understanding is you have a cartridge. You still have a cartridge.
Okay.
But when you put the cartridge into the system, it says you need to download the game off of the eShop. So there's no actual data on the cartridge. However, I guess the pros are you could still like sell it. You could like trade it in. You could let your friends use it. So it's not like a fully digital game where you can't trade or sell or share.
Yeah.
So it has more of the physical benefits like that, but there's nothing on the cartridge. It's all on the shop, so you have to download it from the shop before you can even play it.
Okay. That makes more sense than anything that I've read, but also still is like, why? What's the point? I guess like, yeah, you could sell it and like give it to your friends, but just make it a cartridge then. Just like a regular.
I guess it's too big for the cartridges. However, like like Cyberpunk is,
Yeah, how big is Cyberpunk?
yeah, it's pretty big. So, but it's all on one cart. So I guess the largest cart that they have is like 64 gigabytes,
Okay.
and Cyberpunk is pretty close to 64. And I think it is a lot to do with like manufacturing costs, and like
Sure.
they want to keep retailers happy by having physical boxes to sell. And then they also want to have third parties on the Nintendo Switch too. And if you don't
Hmm.
have game key cards, then we want to be getting games like Elden Ring or you know, Split Fiction, stuff like that.
Okay. Let me just say something real quick because I have not really been able to express it. And I know you probably feel differently because of like where you just were and just the hype and everything. For some reason, I am not, I don't like, okay, I got to figure out how I'm going to say this. It's cool that we are getting a new console in what, like a week almost?
Yeah, it's next Thursday.
Yeah. However, I do not feel excited about it. Like there's something that I'm missing where I, especially like with Switch 1, it was like the coolest thing. Maybe it was like the fact that it was new and like we've never had anything like this before. To me, this almost just feels like the next version of the Switch is coming out, I guess. Like it doesn't feel like the new console hype.
I feel like their marketing has been very bad. Like
Yeah.
they haven't been marketing the Switch 2. Not
Yeah.
really. Like
And it
you
has to
don't
be
see
because they know they're going to sell it, right?
you don't see them tweeting about it every day. You don't see
Yeah.
them. I mean, I guess they do tweet about Mario Kart and stuff. Which the free roam mode is looking better. Like the challenges look like they're gonna be pretty fun. I don't know, I'm really excited. I'm just so excited for new games, new Mario
Uh-huh.
Kart, new Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
That's what is
Metroid.
exciting. Metroid.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting that on Switch 1, but like the stuff
Yeah.
that is coming out on the Switch 2, like that's, yes, I'm definitely excited. And yeah, definitely where I was in like enhanced the hype, but I've been excited since, like I've been waiting for this thing to come out since they showed it. And I just,
Mhm.
like, if people think I'm a Nintendo shill now, and today is probably going to show more how much more of a shill I am. But
Uh-huh.
you should wait until you see what I have pre-ordered for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god.
It's
It's
kind of
everything,
gross.
isn't it?
It's kind of
It's
gross.
everything.
Not
Yeah.
like, not I don't, not
Yes.
everything. I don't think it's everything. I can get Bravely Default.
I feel like that's something you would get though, just for the collection of it.
I don't know. Maybe I will. But what I have
Yep. See.
pre-ordered right now, well,
Mhm.
what I have pre-ordered right now are the actual physical stuff. Like I do have Cyberpunk physically pre-ordered. I have all the amiibo pre-ordered,
Mhm.
except for what's that? Yunobo. What's the Goron's name? I don't know what the Goron's name is.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
But I
forget his
couldn't
name, but
pre-order it. Like it wasn't available for pre-order. Everything else
like
was.
no one can pre-order it?
Yeah, I couldn't find it like anywhere.
Huh.
It's weird. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's gonna be gross. People are gonna
Yeah.
be offended by it. But I'll do a big unboxing.
Well, let's do some server maintenance and then we can get into
Oh
how
yeah.
gross
I
all of
haven't
this
checked
is.
if we got any new reviews. Probably not, but let's see. If you
Let's
haven't left
find
a
out.
review it, make sure you leave a 5-star review on Apple, Spotify, leave comments on YouTube, and wherever you could. I can't find this. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think we got a new review. But leave reviews.
Oh, good.
Follow us on
I
socials.
also just yeah, want to give a shout out to all of our community members in the Discord. Everybody is like so friendly and just like coming together and who is it? Joey
Joey's
is
playing Breath of the Wild.
playing Breath of the
First
Wild for
time
the
ever.
first time, and like
He
everyone is
couldn't
being
wait a
so
week.
cool about it. Okay, well, okay. Question though, if I am thinking about getting Mario Party Jamboree, do I get it on Switch or do I wait until Switch 2?
I mean, if you can get it at a discount on Switch,
Uh-huh.
I would get it on Switch because then you just have to pay the $20 upgrade fee.
Right.
I think
But
that's what
gonna-
I think he got Breath of Wild on sale.
Okay. But if I'm going to just buy a Mario Party Jamboree and like I don't know if I'll do the $20 upgrade because I'm not getting the camera. So I don't know if that makes sense for me to do.
Then you would just get the
Then I
Switch
just
One
get the
version.
first one. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely join
Yeah.
the Discord. Joey, Jeff is in there a lot. Noah Sky, Flea.
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't shout them out enough.
I know. And it really does make a difference. It's just really cool to see.
But anyway, this is not about games. This
Kinda
week's not
is.
really about games. A little bit, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just got home today, the day of recording on Monday. I got home a little earlier this afternoon. I was in.
Oh wow. I didn't know that. You just got home?
Yeah, I got home today. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and then I took a nap when I got actually home, so it's fine. I'm good. I'm good to go.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking tomorrow off too. But I was in Orlando. If you guys follow me on Twitter and TikTok, you would know that I was in Universal Studios, where Super Nintendo World Epic Universe just opened, which has Super Nintendo World in it. If you don't know, Epic Universe is the brand new theme park down in Universal Orlando, Florida. It has 5 worlds, I think, technically. It has a Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, monsters like Universal Monsters, Harry Potter, and just like a celestial theme. That one's not really a like world, but that's like the hub area.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really cool. It was awesome. It was a great time. I had a blast down there. We got lucky. Sorry, I got a text. I had a text.
I was gonna say I'm so glad that you continue because you were like, it was so cool, it was awesome. I was like, well, I guess that's the end. Like,
No, it was cool. I've been waiting. Oh, we had this plan for like, I don't know, a year, or like as soon as they announced Epic Universe.
Yeah, I mean, you were buying tickets for the hotel.
Yeah, we had the hotel. Like we were trying to like Frankenstein. It's a good, because that's one of the monsters.
Mm-hmm.
We were trying to Frankenstein this trip together because initially you could only buy the tickets to Epic Universe, and then we had to get the hotel. But then we couldn't get the brand new big hotel. But we got one of the other new hotels, which isn't as expensive. But then we got a couple days at the big hotel, but then we couldn't link them up to our tickets, so we had to cancel that. Then it was a mess. It was a mess.
Uh-huh.
But it all turned out well. We stayed at one of the newer hotels, not the big fancy one, which we'll probably do next time we go down. But we initially were only going to have 1 day at Epic Universe, but we were able to get 2 days. And I think 1 day was probably enough, but 2 days just kind of added to it. So yeah, since we talk about video games a lot, I'll talk about Super Nintendo World. And I do want to get Cheesy's thoughts first on, because you were out in California, and I was debating on going to that one before like the Florida one opened, but we decided to pass. So what were your thoughts on the California one?
So yeah, I mean, to preface it, I got to go to like a preview event. So it was like a month before that park even opened. So it wasn't like too crowded, but we only got 2 hours, I think, in that area. I think it was 2 hours. But we did get to do like everything that was in that park. So if there were more people, I think you would need more than 2 hours, but for how many there was, it was like perfect. It was amazing to like go in there and just see something that, you know, you grew up playing and something that you love just come to life. And like there's Peach's Castle, there's Bowser's Castle. You got to go on the Mario Kart ride, and like it was just so magical. Um, and then yeah, went to Toad's Cafe, which I'm sure we'll talk about. Um, you got these power up bands that like help you collect coins, and then also you're connected to the app as well. And you get like little stamps depending on certain achievements that you get, so they really gamify the experience. So yeah, I had a great time. Looking back at it though, I think the Hollywood location is way too small. And it's I think Universal Hollywood in general is way too small because it's just a studio lot. So everything is going to be around the studio, and they don't really have a lot of room. So I'm kind of surprised that they are adding more, and they, I believe, are adding Donkey Kong Country to Hollywood, and I'm still trying to figure out where that's going. Um, so yeah, I mean, I didn't get to ride the Donkey Kong ride. I didn't get to ride the Yoshi ride because those aren't there. Um, I I don't know. I thought it was a great time, and I would go back, but I think I would go to Orlando to experience that, and I'm sure there's just so much room because it felt crowded. And then even after like the preview event, I would say maybe a couple days later, there were fire alarms, I guess, that were going off, and they didn't really have like an evacuation plan, and it was like so crowded, and it sounded like a nightmare, honestly. So, yeah, I think I had a great time, but I kind of feel like your experience may be better.
Yeah, I
That's
was.
how I perceive it anyway.
Yeah, so I'm glad I didn't go out to California when they first opened it, because I have a feeling I know what it is, and if it's just
Hmm.
like so the way it works in Orlando, you have like the main area with like Peach's Castle and Bowser's Challenge,
Hmm.
and like there's stuff around. There's definitely stuff to do, but in Orlando they have the added Donkey Kong section, which isn't
Hmm.
big. It's not a big section. It's like maybe like an extra street, and then they have the ride at the end.
It looks
It's a
nice
really
though.
cool. The theming is like fantastic. The
Yeah.
theming of, I mean, both parks. When you So I think the way, I don't know how they do it in Hollywood, but the way it worked at Epic is you have a portal. So they have these portals that go into the other worlds, and the
Hmm.
portal is like a giant warp pipe. And when you come out of the warp pipe, you just enter Super Nintendo World, and it's so cool.
So
Like,
my experience was a little different because it wasn't a portal. It was a warp pipe that you go through, but it still wasn't completely finished yet, or like the dressing, I guess, around it wasn't finished because we were passing by like um like bombs and ammo and stuff from the Transformers ride. So as we're going through, you can see everything on the side that you're like, I don't think this is Nintendo.
yeah, that's not the case. I mean, this is like built from the ground up,
Hmm.
Nintendo dedicated area.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because you go through the warp pipe, and all you see in front of you is Super Nintendo World. You don't see any other park. Like, you don't see any the rest of the park. It's just like you see Mount Beanpole, and then you see like Bowser's Castle and all the stuff surrounding it. So it
Hmm.
feels like you're in Super Nintendo World. Like that there's nothing there. And it feels like a
Yeah.
giant playground because you have your power up band, and you're going around, you're punching blocks and punching uh like you're just doing like the key games. Did you do the keys when you were there?
I believe so. Well, I had to, yeah, because then that's how I did the
The
Bowser
Bowser Jr. thing?
Jr. Yeah.
Yeah, so the way it works for listeners, there's 5 challenges, there's 5 key challenges. You only have to do 3 of them, and
Uh-huh.
once you get 3 keys, you get to go into Bowser Jr.'s challenge, which is another like little. It's not a ride, but it's a little like game that you have to
Hmm.
defeat Bowser Jr. That was super. That was actually really fun.
Yeah.
One of the challenges, I was surprised because I didn't see anything about it. Like you go like behind something and you have to like put together, or you have to try to stop a bomb from going off. Like that was a pretty cool challenge. I'm not sure if it's the
Hmm.
same one. There was like a Goomba one where you had to like roll the Goomba up, and
Yes.
then there's like one where you have to hit a POW block to make the shell go and hit a block, so you get a
Yeah.
key.
And then there's like the piranha plants.
Like the timer one.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Yeah,
you
the
don't want to wake
timer
them
one.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is very fun. Like it feels like a playground. The and when we were there, so we got, since we were staying on property, we got early access. So we got to go in like an hour early, and everybody first goes to Donkey Kong World to get on that ride because like that's like the number
The
one ride
newest.
people want to go onto.
Yeah.
And then after that, the world was pretty empty because it was still early. So we had
Yeah.
enough time to just like go around and do these challenges when there wasn't like anybody in there. But even
Mm.
when it was like fully open, it wasn't that crowded. I think they limited capacity, like for the entire park,
Yeah.
to make the opening weekend like more enjoyable, because there was like no wait times anywhere in the park, not
Nice.
just in Super Nintendo World. So you have to spend a lot of time just playing around in Super Nintendo World. It's fantastic. We did all the rides. The I'm really glad I didn't go to California because I did not like the Mario Kart ride. I'm
Oh, you didn't at
No, I
all?
did not like it.
Oh, what did you
The
not like about it?
the VR AR, like there's so much happening during it, like you don't
There
get
is.
to enjoy the actual ride. Like you don't really look around. Like you're
Yeah,
just
I
trying
can.
to get points, and you're trying to hit Koopas and Goombas and the
Yeah, I can kind of see what you're saying. I do remember like pretty vividly some of the tracks that like you do get to ride, and so like those experiences are really cool to me. But I can understand like wanting to see more of it.
Yeah, like we did it once. If we were gonna do it again, I probably wouldn't have tried to even do the challenge. Like I would have just
Yeah.
looked around at the actual ride itself.
Interesting. Okay, so if we're ranking rides right now in Orlando, Mario Kart is on the bottom for you?
Yeah. So I think Minecart,
Wow.
like Donkey Kong Minecart, is the top one. I did that.
Okay.
The theming is fantastic of that ride. It's a little jarring. It makes sense because it's supposed to be a minecart, so you're supposed
Yeah.
to like, you know, get
It's
knocked back.
pretty like yeah, pretty jerky.
Yeah, it's pretty jerky. You get knocked back and forth. It's a roller coaster. It's not like an
Uh-huh.
intense roller coaster, but it is a
Uh-huh.
roller coaster. You get jerked back and forth. The theming, the music, everything, fantastic. The queue, amazing. Like the
Did you feel
temple.
like you were jumping the track?
No, I mean you could see the track that it's broken in front of you. So
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. But I didn't feel like I was like hopping over a
Oh,
broken.
interesting.
It
Cuz
felt like it was
that
just on rails, but I if you're going down there, I highly recommend Donkey Kong Country World. Go there first. It's great. And then I was surprised by the Yoshi ride. The Yoshi ride was much better than I was expecting. Oh no, my
I was
like
going to say
freaking out.
what is going on in this
Hold on,
video?
it does this every now and then.
Oh wow.
I gotta fix
It's
it.
like it's upside down in
Yeah, it's
Johnny Boo's
freaking
room
out.
right now.
Come on, come on, come on. There's like a million modes, and it has to go through like every single one of them.
I don't know. I mean, your light didn't like when you started talking about Yoshi.
There you go. But yeah, I'm a big. I always make fun of the Yoshi games and the Kirby games about how like low key and chill they are. But this
Hmm.
Yoshi ride was very low key and chill, and I loved it. Like so, the
Yeah,
what
maybe that's why people like those games, Johnny.
it's like it's a people mover. I don't know if you've ever been on like the people mover at.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's a small world.
Yeah, exactly. So you're going through. There's some scenes with Yoshis and Baby Yoshis, but you get a really good view of the park,
Hmm.
and you're at the top, like you're not at the top, but you're like above everything, so you don't really see a lot of the people.
Do you so like when you get a good view of the park, are you also seeing like the rest of Epic Universe, or is
No,
it
no, it's
just Super
really
Nintendo
just
World?
like you
That's
really only
cool.
could see uh in Super Nintendo World.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're still in that land.
And there's a little spot where you peekaboo and you see the golden temple of Donkey Kong in there.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
that's really cool. So yeah, if you're going down there, I would say Yoshi. I mean, there was like no wait for Yoshi. Like that one was pretty much walk
Mm,
on every time.
mm.
It was very chill. Do it at night. I would recommend doing it at night. Seeing Super Nintendo World at night was gorgeous. Like everything is lit up and all the power blocks are lit up and the castle's lit up. It's very very nice. And then by the time it's late at night, like it's kind of chill. Like kids are gone and you get it to yourself.
Nice.
I will say
Well,
I wish they could kick out the kids and then I could just play around in there.
well,
Because so those
yeah,
challenges, those key challenges, the first day
yeah.
we got in there, one was that the Goomba one was down, so I wanted to do it the second time, but there was like a line of people waiting to do it, and it kind of
Mm,
ruins the fun. Like,
mm.
oh, I'm just waiting in line to do this thing that I just watched 20 other people do.
Yeah.
It kind of ruins the immersion, but
Yeah. I felt that way with like the did you say the Goomba one or the Koopa one?
the Goomba one.
So the Koopa one, I also kind of felt that way because once you figured out where's the spot that you want to hit the POW block,
Yeah.
so the shell goes up and hits the Koopa, or I forget what it
The
does. It
guy
has
told
to.
me, the worker told me.
He
He's
told you when to hit it.
Yeah, he's like, do it right before it enters the pipe. So spoilers, anybody going to Epic now you know how to do it. But
Yeah.
also, I was looking at the app. I got one of the power bands, Team Donkey Kong. Shout out to Joey. I don't know. I'm a big Donkey Kong. I have a Donkey Kong hat on right now. The Donkey
Luigi.
Kong Country like land was fantastic. We got the float.
Nice.
It comes in this DK barrel cup. The float
Hmm.
is better than I was expecting. I'm not a big banana flavor fan,
Sounds like you went to the wrong park,
but
man.
it wasn't very strong banana. It was pineapple and banana.
So like a Dole Whip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was worth it. I think it was worth it. It was a nice little snack. Then they had like, what do they call them? I think they were like Koopa Troopa calzones. These are just out in the park. They
Okay.
or it was a red shell calzone or a green shell calzone. I think I put a picture on Instagram. It looks just like a red shell, but it's a
Hmm.
little calzone. Wasn't a fan of
Nice.
that one. So Toadstool Cafe.
Yes.
That is
Talk about it.
the restaurant. That's a quick service restaurant in there.
Hmm.
The theming is impeccable.
It's
Like
so good.
you walk in and you hear, I think it's yeah, you hear the music from Super Mario Bros. 3, and it's just like, oh my god, this is perfect. And then like the theming of the food is great. It looks phenomenal, but it doesn't taste good.
I thought that it was okay for theme park food. I'm not saying it's like the best food ever, but I think for it being theme park food, I enjoyed it. I agree. Like it's kind of what you expect it to be.
Yeah, we ordered a bunch of stuff because we wanted to try a bunch of things.
Yeah.
Uh, I got a salad because I was worried that I was gonna get sick from like the burger.
Mm.
But the salad was it was okay. It had a little
You thought you
superstar
were
on
gonna
it.
get sick from the burger?
Yeah, just my stomach doesn't
Oh, I
react
thought you
well to
were
certain
already like
things.
preparing for it to just be like a bad
No,
burger or
no, no, no,
something.
no, no, no. No, and then
Like
Kelsey
Toad doesn't have a good food rating.
Kelsey got spaghetti and meatballs, but it had like
The
mushroom
fire
sauce.
flower.
Yeah, the fire flower. Yeah, it
Yeah.
had it had mushroom sauce. She didn't like it. I might have enjoyed that one. I didn't try that one. And then we got the two desserts. There was the Mount Beanpole cake
Yeah.
and the tiramisu.
Hmm.
The tiramisu was pretty good. The beanpole cake was
I
okay.
think it depends. Yeah, if you're a fan of matcha,
What is
then
matcha?
I'm not smart enough to know exactly what it is. Let me see, because I tried it and I was like, I don't know if I enjoy this too much. Um,
It tasted like strawberry.
let's find out together. What is matcha? Well, the like green part of it, the for the grass was matcha.
Okay.
Matcha is a finely uh ground green tea powder made from the shade grown tea leaves. So it's yeah, just a tea powder.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Something tasted like strawberry on it. I don't know. I didn't know what it was.
Matcha is prepared by whisking the powder into hot water, allowing you to consume the entire tea leaf, unlike traditional green tea, where the leaves are steeped and discarded. There you
Okay.
go. We
Well,
all
I
learned
mean, it
something
looks
today.
adorable. It's
Yeah.
an adorable little dessert.
Did you get
It.
to like keep the little trinkets?
I don't think I kept the flag. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think I kept anything from there. Yeah, if I would have got the burger, I think they came with a little hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the chef might not make good, flavorful food, but Chef Toad is phenomenal.
Dude, I really want a Chef Toad game. Like, I think it's crazy that it is in just exclusive character to the parks, but it almost seems like, oh, that's adorable. It almost seems like it should be its own game.
Yeah, they definitely leaned into Chef Toad down there. Like,
Uh-huh.
there's a bunch of merch. Like, I bought a shirt with a pocket Chef Toad. I got the
Oh, that's
figure
awesome.
for Chef Toad, and I got one of these little headbands for Chef Toad.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm full supporter of Chef Toad.
Did you also like the what was it? Every like 15 minutes Bowser's airship would come
Yeah,
through?
like attack all the toads.
And like the heart attack all the toads had, they're just like cooking away. I like the
Yeah,
one toad that's like in the kitchen and is just like chopping the carrots and then has a pot. And then when Bowser's airship comes by, is like doesn't know what to do, and they get everybody out of the kitchen.
yeah. I mean, if you want to go down there, like I think you have to go there once at least once
Yeah.
to experience it. It is a really cool, like uh, the theming is really good,
Mhm.
and the food, like, yeah, it's okay. It's not disgusting. Like, it's not
Yeah.
inedible. I just there's other stuff at that park that like I would recommend over
Yeah, you got
the
to
food
try
there.
the like the mac and cheese
Yeah, the mac
thing
and
that
cheese.
everyone is talking about, right?
That was like the first thing we got at we went to Isle of Burke, you know, How to Train Your Dragon. And yeah, they have mac and cheese cones, and they are very good. They're
So like
very
explain it
delicious.
to me. Someone who
So
is a huge fan of mac and cheese.
it's like a cone,
Uh-huh.
and then they have like a half sub roll, like a half roll of
Uh-huh.
sub with like some seasoning on it, and then just mac and cheese in there. The one I got was called PB and J. It has pork, bacon, and jam. It's not peanut butter and jelly. It's pork, bacon, and
Okay.
jam.
I
So
was like, well, I haven't tried something like that, but maybe I need to.
no, it's pork, bacon, and jam. Very good.
Okay.
Definitely worth the
Okay.
hype. Kelsey got
Yeah.
just the regular one. It just had goldfish on top. I couldn't think what it was.
Huh.
It was
Okay.
a little goldfish, but there's no. But she doesn't like she just wanted mac and cheese. Like she didn't want
Yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
too fancy. And then there was another one that was like buffalo chicken. I didn't try that one.
Okay.
But we had that it's like breakfast. Like super early in the morning, like 10 in the morning.
Uh,
Yeah, because we got to the park at 8 when it opened, and then we were kind of it was kind of getting crowded over at Super Nintendo World. So we're like, all right, let's go somewhere else. Let's go to How to Train Your Dragon, maybe see if we can get some mac and cheese. And we did. It was very good. I will say, I think Nintendo is not in trouble. Nintendo is not in trouble. I think the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to sell based on IP alone. The Super Nintendo World was the most crowded place in that park out of all the worlds, and all the merch that you saw walking around. People were dressed as Princess Peach. You know, you had Toad heads everywhere. It was just all Nintendo merch everywhere, everywhere.
Toadhead sounds so wrong. Like people are just showing up with
Oh,
like
did you?
just heads of like toads, like frogs.
Well, they had like
What?
no. It was like
Yeah, I get it. I get
they
it.
novelty headwear. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
a bomb one,
that's cool.
and I got a Bowser one.
Nice.
Yeah. So they had Toad, they had Yoshi, they had Mario and Luigi hats.
Hmm.
That was pretty much it so far. Oh, they had Donkey Kong. They had a Donkey Kong head, but it was 95 degrees, so like you couldn't wear it.
Yeah.
The only time I got to wear it was at night. But yeah, I mean everywhere you look, it was just Nintendo merch. People were buying Nintendo things everywhere. So
Which, how did you feel about the merch?
I loved it. That was great. So
So I think for
I'm a Disney. We go to Disney fairly often, and we're
yeah, yeah.
always so disappointed in the merch at Disney. Like
Hmm.
Star Wars, like if you go to Star Wars Land, their shirts just say Star Wars. It doesn't even say Star Wars at Galaxy's Edge in Disney or anything. It just says
Uh-huh.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
At least like all this stuff says Super Nintendo World on it at Universal Studio.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was a little disappointed by the merch just because maybe it was still early for California. I did get merch. I got the question block pillow that turns into a star, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, they
I
had
have
that. I
this
didn't get
shirt,
that.
this sweater that I'm wearing right now that just says Super Nintendo World with like some of the
I didn't
power
see
ups
that
and
one there.
yeah. So
I
I don't
saw.
know
I don't know if they
if that
switched
was
it out.
yeah, yeah. I got a Boo T-shirt, which I really do like that one. I don't know. I guess like some of the merch that I saw seemed like it's stuff that I could have ordered on Nintendo Online.
Yeah,
But
I guess I haven't checked.
yeah, yeah.
But like, I got the Mario Kart signs.
Hmm.
I have a I have a haul video on my TikTok and stuff. So if you want to check it
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna say if you're not watching the audio right now, you're doing yourself a disservice as
Yeah,
Johnny is
the
showing off
The
all
Mario
the
Kart
stuff that he
signs are
got.
really cool. Like this Bullet Bill
Yeah.
speed trial, the Bowser oil,
Oh, that's cool.
and this like no shell.
No shell, baby.
They had some other ones. I didn't get them all. That would be for next time.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I mean, this stuff's not cheap down there.
No, it's not. Like
Like,
I was lucky enough to be able to go there for free. Like I had to buy a plane ticket, but I spent like I'm gonna guess it's funny. I'm like I'm not a big fan of the merch there, but I spent like $300 on just merch alone.
I know. So we checked into our hotel, right? And the hotel had a store,
Uh-huh.
and I went in there. I got a T-shirt. What else did I get? Oh, I got these mushroom headband.
Uh-huh.
I must have got something else. Oh, and the power up bands. It was like $200. It was like
Hmm.
5 minutes into the trip, $200. Right to Nintendo. I won't tell you how much I spent. But I don't even want to know, honestly. I got this pin. It's the
I
grand
mean, you.
opening pin.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
It just says grand opening on the bottom. You can't really tell.
Yeah.
$18
Oh yeah, I believe that.
for a pin. And then there's like blind boxes. that I'm like, well, I gotta try some of these blind boxes.
What are they? Just like little figures?
Little figures, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the chase is Chef Toad, but I didn't get the chase.
Oh.
But I also
Okay.
got one of these little refillable cups, the
Yeah.
Extra Life. Terrible practical use. Like, these are awful practically. They look really cool, right? They look really nice.
Yeah.
Practically, they're terrible.
Can you real quick just unscrew it?
Yeah, you
and
want to
show
see?
what
Did you get one of these?
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
goofy. It's so goofy. It's like
Yep.
it's long head.
It looks like a Lego head.
It looks like a Lego long head, yeah.
Yeah.
It's goofy looking.
It's very
I mean, I think it's
disturbing.
really cool. I like it. But yeah, don't try to put a drink in it.
Mhm.
Did you use yours or did you just buy it?
No, I use so I mean I got it at Chef Toad's and then I was like wearing it throughout the park.
Did you find it easy to wear throughout the park?
I thought it was kind of obnoxious to wear, honestly.
Yeah,
It's like it's so big. But
Yeah,
I guess I'm thinking back and I'm like, did I have a problem drinking out of it? I don't think I did.
no, I think it was just obnoxious to try to
Yeah,
wear
it's
it
just
around.
it's very cumbersome.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I like it.
No, I like it a lot. I do. What one did you get? The green one or did you get the red one?
No, you got to do the green one.
Yeah.
Got to do the one up.
I didn't get the popcorn bucket, the Mario Kart one or the Star one.
I did not get that one either. My friend got the star.
I don't know if you can see that.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
So this is a map of Super Nintendo World that comes with the power up band.
Oh, you know
So
what? I think I also have one in here, and I just never
yeah,
realized.
it is. You can definitely see it. I wonder, does yours look different?
Probably.
Because it
Oh,
wouldn't have the
man.
Donkey Kong stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, mine is just gonna be just like Nintendo World, but with Mario Kart and. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I'm breaking it open. I had no idea that there was a map in here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it tells you how to use the app, and then yeah,
Yeah,
got the map.
you just have the Nintendo World map.
Yeah, that's really cool. I had no idea that was
Yeah,
there.
good to know.
I am kind of upset with my experience with Super Nintendo World just because I got ripped off on the Mario Kart ride because I should have got my trophy or whatever. Should have got my first place trophy, but my power band didn't register.
Oh,
So, like
did
when I
get
look
my-
at
hold on, let me
the
see if I can pull
Universal
up.
app, yeah, if I look at the Universal app, it says that I'm missing a trophy, and I'm like, no, I did it. I know I did it.
is yours? Well, I guess yours is. I think I have Universal Orlando, and you probably have Universal Hollywood.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on, I gotta show you my app. Yeah, the app is fun. Like, there's a bunch of challenges in there, but
Yeah.
there's no real reason to do them.
No, I mean it's just, I guess, added experience if you want the power up band. But I would say, like, if you want to just go to the park, you don't have to buy the power up band to enjoy it.
Yeah, so this is what mine looks like.
Oh, you did get all of them.
Yeah, I got you have the egg, got the golden egg, I got the banana, and you got the trophy.
I don't even know if it's gonna let me in if I. Oh no, it's downloading the app again.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing to add to the experience. But like
Mhm.
you should be able to do something with the stamps. I don't think you do anything with the stamps, and the coins are just kind of there. Like, you don't really get anything for it. So I wonder if they're going to add something where maybe you could get a stamp in real life or a pin in real life if you do certain things. because the power up band is $40.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true.
this is not cheap. You should
Yeah.
be able to get something for it.
Well, and so you were showing me at the beginning of the uh before we recorded, and yours comes with like a little clip. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can snap into it, right?
Yeah, well, these things are like slap bracelets.
Yeah. So I think they implemented that after so many people like lost their power up bands on Mario Kart, because I know people were like moving a lot, and so like they would slide off their wrists, and then that's like $40 just gone.
Yeah. So so you don't have that little clasp thing.
No, I don't have that. Okay, so I'm kind of sad because where did you go in your app?
It was in Universal Play or something on the app.
Because I'm like wondering if it just has deleted all of my progress, which
Probably not.
I don't think would be a thing, because you can always go back and get different stamps. Like they know what they're doing. They're like, "Oh, you visited Super Nintendo World during winter time."
Yeah.
It's like, "Ooh, they want you to go multiple times."
They definitely want you
So,
to do it multiple times because there's like ride Yoshi's 5 times or something as one of the achievements.
oh
So they
man, dude,
definitely are expecting you to go multiple times.
I think it got rid of it.
No. You could probably, like, if you really needed to, you could probably call them.
Probably.
So I will say, you mentioned that you only had 2 hours there. I think
Yeah.
that's probably enough to
For Orlando as well.
yeah. I mean, if
Okay.
you do it with like when there's not many crowds, because we
Mhm.
got there at 8, and I think we left probably 9:30 to go to other
Mhm.
worlds. We did go back like throughout the day, so it's not like you leave and you can't come back. But I would say if you're going to Epic Universal or Universal Orlando just for Super Mario, like, I would try to experience the other stuff too. In Epic at least, and we were down there. We had tickets for 4 days, and we went to the other parks like Universal Islands of Adventure and Studios. We for 2 days, and then we went to Epic for 2 days. Oh, I forgot to mention. How
What'd you
did I
forget to
not
mention?
mention this like immediately? I got recognized.
Oh yeah. Okay, I did want to hear about this. Like how did that happen, and like what was your experience with it? Because it
So
was like the first time you've been recognized,
yeah,
right?
like first time legitimately recognized.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, when I'm going down there, I'm like, I wonder if anybody's gonna know who I am, because it's more likely that they'll have seen me if they're in Nintendo World.
Mhm.
And it wasn't at Nintendo World. It was at one of the other parks. It was not even at Epic Universe at all. It was at Universal Islands of Adventure. One of the workers, I was standing in line for one of the rides, and one of the workers was
Uh-huh.
like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" And he's like, "Are you on TikTok?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah, I watch all your stuff."
Oh, you were nervous.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he called. I don't know if he knew my name, but like he said, "You're the Nintendo Switch guy," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's me."
Uh-huh.
And so I don't know how he pointed me. I mean, I was wearing all Nintendo stuff. It was dark in the line. I'm not sure how he clocked it, but that made my life. That was really cool. I think his name was Joe.
That's awesome.
I hope his name was Joe. Might be wrong on that one, but yeah, that was definitely a highlight. The vacation was really good. It was surprisingly good. There's a lot of things that happened that I'm like, what is going on right now? It was like we had some like good karma or something. I don't know. because we got there, and I guess so. We got there the day all of the influencers were leaving.
Okay.
So actually, like at the hotel we were staying at, I saw Straw Hat Goofy. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I didn't talk to him. I saw him. I know it was him. But then there was
Yeah.
definitely other influencers there because like everybody was on their laptop. I didn't recognize any of them. But then one of them like came up to me and Kelsey and she's like, "Hey, are you gonna eat at the cafe? Here's $15." So like they just gave a $15 coupon
Whoa.
to eat at the cafe. And then we went to one of the parks that wasn't Epic Universe, and then these like random people were like, "Hey, do you have an express pass? If not, here's an express pass." So they just gave us an express pass for I don't know why, and then then I got recognized randomly, and then we got comped a free meal at Jurassic Park.
Nice.
They didn't tell us why, but they took our pictures, and I don't know why. Our pictures are
Who
probably
took your picture?
are ended up somewhere like on a hemorrhoid commercial or something. I don't know.
Who took your picture?
The workers. So
Oh.
they it was this one of the places in Jurassic Park. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna cover your meal," and
Yeah.
then they're like,
Huh.
"Can we take your picture?" And I don't know why. I don't know why. It's irking me. Like our picture is out there, and I don't know why. For
I
what?
think you have to call them.
I know.
Find out. This
I
is
don't know why we
content.
didn't ask. I don't know
Get
why
down-
we were just like we got free food. Like we're not gonna ask.
Get down to the bottom of it. Document this.
But if you do go to Universal, the quick service restaurant in Jurassic Park is fantastic. It has rotisserie chicken, ribs. It's definitely the best place that we ate at. And the stuff at How to Train Your Dragon is really good too.
out of curiosity, were they already like, I don't know, just like putting up a bunch of ads and everything for Jurassic Park Rebirth?
And maybe we'll see our face on like a promotion
Yeah.
for it. But I think they were doing a big media push for the parks because of the new park
Sure.
being open. I don't know. It's like irking me. I
have
don't
you
know what
looked-
it is. I don't know what it is.
Have you looked at the Instagram?
No, I haven't. Probably should.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And speaking of like apps, I did get to open up my
Oh yeah.
my profile again. I just had to scan my
Oh,
power
your
up band,
band.
and it came back. But it says I have 26 stamps out of 132.
Wow, that's weak sauce. I have 70.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, I was there for 2 days, so.
Well, I guess I didn't get any of them for Mario Kart because it didn't,
No, it didn't
scan.
register.
But I've got, some for Super Nintendo World, some for Super Mario Land, and that's it. Because I don't have like Yoshi or.
You don't have Yoshi and you don't have Donkey Kong.
Kind of surprising they don't have it for like Captain Toad. Just I guess the experience of
Captain Toad.
Of going there.
Spoilers.
Oh, no,
Captain
Chef-
Toad is
Chef
there.
Toad.
He's there somewhere. You can find him.
what?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, it's pretty obvious if you would do one of the rides.
Oh, okay.
But so
I
there.
was gonna say it's probably not in California then, right?
Yeah, it's not in California. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe he's somewhere else. I don't know. But
Okay. Did you find Pikmin?
did find Pikmin. There's Pikmin around a lot, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, did you do the binocular things?
Yeah.
I didn't. So I had to Google like what the heck you were supposed to do. So
Okay.
there are apparently 3 events that happen,
Yeah.
but they're not. They don't happen all the time. It's random. So I only was able to get one of them. It was like the airship one.
Okay.
But there's another one where you have to find Pikmin. Another one where you have
So
to
for-
find Rosalina.
For the listeners, you are looking through the binoculars that like you see in Mario games. You know, like if you go up to the binoculars, it shows you like how far away you are from the flagpole. But when you look through the binoculars, it's all AR. So you can see like the people walking around below you, but then there's like a paratrooper that's flying around, or like the airship, or yeah, like Rosalina, stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's another fun. There's a lot of activities that you could do in the park, and in Donkey Kong World there are also activities. So you could play bongos and get Rambi to come out. I was bad at that.
Oh,
Kelsey did it though. She like immediately got Rambi to come out.
so did you get all the letters for Kong?
Yeah, that was really easy. Like,
Oh, okay.
Donkey Kong. When you think of Donkey Kong World, it's not like a world. It's like a sidewalk. Like they're not really hidden. Like the letters aren't really hidden. You just like walk and they're there. Uh,
Hmm.
the the big thing is the Golden Temple, which is phenomenal. And
Hmm.
there's Pikmin in there. You can find them in there in the Golden Temple.
Did you see any work being done for like a Zelda park, or like
There's
a Luigi's Mansion, or
so there is a spot like right behind Super Nintendo World. That's just like an empty plot of land,
hmm
and people think it's gonna be Zelda.
yeah,
But knowing Nintendo and knowing Universal and how much they put into their like horror nights, Luigi's Mansion would be perfect.
dude, I think so too. Like even as like a kids area for like
Yeah,
Halloween Horror Nights.
yeah, yeah. Because they
Yeah,
already have the monsters area for like the more mature,
right,
and then
right.
and the mansion would be such a good ride because it could kind of be like Mario Kart or like some of those others rides where you shoot. Like,
Yeah, or you're like sucking up the ghosts
yeah,
or
because
whatever. Yeah,
there is an arcade game for Luigi's
yeah,
Mansion. That's what you do. So I could see them
yeah.
doing that for a ride. I don't know what a
Have you
Zelda
played it?
ride would be.
Have you played the
Yeah,
arcade
the
game?
arcade. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was at one of the years ago when I was out in Colorado. It was
Did you?
not one. Well, it was out
Oh,
at Lake
okay.
Estes. There's a
Okay.
one of the wherever we stayed, there was a arcade and it had Luigi's Mansion.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that would be like a perfect. I think it would make sense. I don't know why you would put it like. Why would Zelda really wouldn't fit there? Because you have Mario, then you have Donkey Kong. Like you would think
I think
Luigi would make sense.
y- yes, but I do think at a certain point you are going to have to branch out to your other IPs.
Well,
Otherwise, it's just Super Mario World.
there's other. The other rumor is they're going to branch into the other parks. So there's Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So right now there's a big Simpsons Island. Like it's a pretty
Yeah,
big area, but they're
that's going to
losing
go to
that. They're
Disney.
losing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the rumor is Pokemon's going there. And then there's another spot in Islands that would be perfect for Zelda.
Hmm.
But I don't know if they'll do that. But they have there's a store that has stained glass windows and a couple of them are Zelda characters.
Oh, cool.
So they have Zelda, Link, Ganondorf. And
Yeah.
they're selling some Legend of Zelda stuff in that store. So they
Hmm.
have like a Triforce light, they have a shirt and a mug.
Why would they be doing that?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I think Luigi's Mansion would fit better personally.
I think it would be fun.
And they already have the monsters area, which
Hmm.
is spooky, which
Yeah.
phenomenal area. Like this whole park is great. Except for Harry Potter. Like that was lame. It's like France. Who cares?
Like France.
But no, like I'm not saying that France. I'm saying the park is France.
Oh.
Like it's based
Oh,
off of
okay.
France.
Yes. I got it. Got it now.
But the other ones, like the monsters area, is really cool. The ride, the animatronics
Mhm.
was so good. Like, probably the best animatronics I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Isla Berg,
Did
like
you
how
like the Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon ride.
How to Train Your Dragon was fantastic. I think actually the roller coaster in that park is probably my favorite ride. It's just very smooth. It's not like too intense. It's just a fun ride. It's just a fun coaster.
Nice.
We did the water ride. That was lame. And we did I don't know what you call it. It like spins around. And you try to like do barrel rolls and stuff. I didn't like that one.
Okay.
But that world seems complete. Like that world seems like it has a lot. It has 3 rides. There's a show. There's a couple places to eat. That spot seems complete. The show's really good. Like, we saw the show. That was really cool. And then Monsters. The rides are really the other coasters is super fun too. The Curse of Werewolf, and then so Kelsey doesn't like roller coasters.
Okay.
Like really intense roller coasters, like ones that go upside down. And I'm not a huge fan of them either. But, we're going to do every ride at this park. And they have in the Constellate, or what's it? There's a roller coaster. It's called Stardust Racers. It's in like the main hub area.
Okay.
And it's very intense. I don't know if you've heard of the Velocicoaster.
Yes, but I haven't ridden it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be as intense, or if not more intense, than the Velocicoaster. And we were like waiting in line for the carousel at night, and there was this guy there, and he was telling us how you have to ride Stardust. It's fantastic. You have to ride it. You're not going to regret it. So we go over. She's terrified. I'm not feeling great either. So we get on, and the picture is spectacular. I shared it on Twitter. It's so good. Like everybody around us is having so much fun, and she is sobbing. Like she is crying in the photo. And
no.
she did not like it. I looked at it, she was very upset. I'm not making fun of her or anything. She's having fun with the picture too. So it's not like I'm making fun of her.
Mm-hmm.
She knows. So she's like, she hated it. She hated it. So I don't think we're gonna be doing that again if we ever go back.
Does she like Space Mountain? Out of curiosity?
No, I hate Space Mountain. Space Mountain sucks. Well, for chubby people.
In what way? Oh.
For bigger people, not good. Like it's very small. It's very small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's the thing. I think next time I'm a little bit bigger than I would like to be. I think next time I'll try to slim down a little bit, or not. I don't know. But they're like a lot of the older rides, the older ones that are set up, like they're not built for people that are a little bit bigger. And that was one of them. Like we did that years ago. Another one was what's it called? Dudley Do Right's like log flume or something.
Okay.
And we got on that, and we're like, oh, it's a log flume. We're not gonna get that wet. It's gonna be fine. Just a little bit. Got soaked. I was wet for the entire day.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was not.
That's
not
honestly
that.
why I never rode Splash Mountain. It's just because I didn't want to get wet, and then like that having to be the experience that you have the rest of the day.
Yeah, well, so we do stuff in the morning, then we would take a break, go back to the hotel for a little bit, get changed, and then go back for the afternoon. I will say, like it was 90 something degrees during the day. It was way too hot. So we were sweating. I will say, like, bring extra sets of clothes, like double your clothes. Like, I bought a bunch of t-shirts. They're all in the wash because they're very sweaty. But I can't wait. Like, they're really, really cool Nintendo shirts. I'm glad. I'm super excited. Like, it was really fun, and doing it 2 weeks before the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Like, I'm so hyped. And I got something else this week that like is gonna get me more hyped. So I can't say what that one is. But it's a lot of Nintendo. Leading up to the release of the Switch 2.
Yeah, and I think it's probably just gonna get more like that. We know that the second Mario movie, which I think is rumored, Super Mario World, is coming out this year, next year.
Next year. I think it's 26.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, people that are chronically online and complaining about the Nintendo Switch 2, I don't think they realize the power that the Nintendo brand has
Hmm.
and how much stronger it's continuing to get. Because,
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, I don't know. There was just like, it was awesome to see people that were just excited for Nintendo. Like, when you're on the internet, you think everybody is miserable and hates Nintendo.
Yeah.
But these people are all dressed up, they're all excited, people from around the world. It wasn't just Americans.
Yeah.
And it just got me really excited, made me feel like, I wasn't a weirdo.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've been kind of going back and forth on how I feel about, talking about Switch 2 and all of that and like the games during the Switch 2 era. Like, is that something I want to continue to do online, or do I just kind of want to experience it for myself and kind of get rid of all the discourse, because all of it is negative today. I mean, that's what drives engagement. And so, like, if you do see someone talking positive about something, it's very rare. So it's kind of nice to uh, step away from all of that. I will say, like, I haven't been able to talk about Splatoon this episode. I'm very, 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 very surprised that we know nothing about mouse mode for Splatoon. That seems like that would be the biggest seller of mouse mode, especially in Japan.
So they have, well, there's a rumor that there's a direct the week after the Switch 2 comes out.
Mhm.
And I think they want to get through the launch, right? They want to get through the launch. They want to get everybody buying and playing Mario Kart,
Yeah.
and then they're gonna now, because there's a lot of things that we don't know for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
We still don't have dates for Dragon Drive, Metroid, no official date yet. Legends ZA, there's no official date. So there's still a
Yeah.
lot of things that they could talk about, and they could talk about other updates to.
Well, that makes sense because I think you would have like your showcase part around Bonanza, Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, yeah. But there's also like, they announced those updates for a lot of those games, and then you're like, but where's Splatoon, or where's
Whereas Animal
Animal
Crossing,
Crossing, or
yeah.
I don't know, Mario Maker. Like,
Hmm.
they're just missing games in for these updates that I think they just aren't talking about yet.
Yeah.
Because mouse mode would work for both Splatoon and Animal Crossing
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Mario Maker.
Yeah.
So maybe they just have a big mouse mode
Yeah.
extravaganza.
A Pikmin.
Pikmin, yeah, that's another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And oh, did you see Miyamoto said he wants to continue to build the Pikmin brand?
No, I didn't see that. When was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, and I think there was an interview recently, and he said that he wants to maybe have their own movie.
Huh. I could see it. I mean, he already has like the short versions, or like the like short little movies that he did for the 3DS.
Yeah. And I think I made a new Pikmin fan this trip. I told Kelsey all about Pikmin. I'm like, you gotta look out for these Pikmin. They're all
How
over the
can
park.
yeah, how could you hate Pikmin?
There's a, so in the Donkey Kong ride, there's a painting of like the original Donkey Kong, and there's a barrel, and like there's
Hmm.
Pikmin that are running away from the barrel.
Oh, nice.
And then above the barrel are two ghost Pikmin.
No.
Yeah. And I told her, like, those are dead Pikmin.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
That's sad.
But yeah, I think Pikmin, yeah, there's quite a few like Pikmin statues strewn across the world. So
Mm-hmm.
I could see it becoming more of a thing. I highly recommend going there if you have the money and that's the one thing I'm fortunate. Like I did not have to worry about like just buying all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean you can plan for it. We did like I knew that I was to spend a lot of money. I don't know if I saved up for it, but I knew that it was to spend a lot of money.
And then he's spending a lot of money a week from now.
Yeah, the timing is not ideal. And I also bought the I bought the Mario Kart Lego.
Yeah, I saw
last
that.
week or a week and a half ago.
Have you put
Yeah.
it together yet?
No, I'm like halfway through. I want to get it done
Okay.
before the game comes out.
Yeah, yeah,
But then we went away and I had to,
yeah.
couldn't do it. I did the blue shell though. Actually, I think, yeah, you can see the blue shell.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's a little neat Lego set right there. But I don't know. Closing thoughts. Let's go.